Welcome everyone. My name is Say. I'm a meditation specialist. Today I'd like to talk about the amazing discovery of the DNA body type. It's called the 8 body types. Would you like to know which foods are right for you? Why is that important? Well, there's a new discovery that has occurred in South Korea, unknown to a lot of the public, but it's becoming more popular these days as these 8 body type centers are popping up around the country. It's no other than the discovery of the human DNA system. So when we know which foods are right for us, then many changes happen. And that's the discovery of the 8 body types. We now know which foods are right for us and which foods are wrong for us. And by knowing which foods are right for us, we can finally boost our immune system and keep our immune system strong, because that's what the right foods do. And the wrong foods, on the other side, take out a lot of energy from our system and weaken our immune system. So it's very important for our health and good body and mind to know which foods are right for us. So let's look at what are the 8 body types. So there are 8 types. They're classified into 8 types. We have the tree, earth, metal, and water body types. The tree represents the liver, the earth represents the stomach, the metal represents the lungs, and the water the kidneys. And each body type is divided into positive and negative, or yin and yang, thus having 8 body types. Each body type has 2 strong organs and 2 relatively weak organs, and 1 organ in the middle. And each body type is either based on the parasympathetic system or the sympathetic system. As you can see from the chart, at birth we are born with a natural imbalance, like a seesaw. So you have the stronger organs here and the weaker organs here. And so this is our natural balance, our equilibrium. So we can maintain our health by keeping this equilibrium like this. However, if we eat foods that strengthen the stronger organ, then we'll go into an imbalance in that way. And if we don't strengthen our weakened organs, then we will go into an imbalance in that way. So the whole diet is based on knowing which foods to avoid, so not strengthen the strong organs, and which foods fundamentally help the weakened organs and strengthen them to maintain this equilibrium. This is our DNA status at birth. Let's look at it a little bit more. So the earth stomach body type is a strong stomach and a weak kidney. So their lower body is weak. The metal person has strong lungs, but a weak liver. So they often suffer from muscle pains or allergies. Water has strong kidneys, but very weak stomach. So they can have some kind of stomach problems or even constipation problems. The yang body types, the positive body types, have internal heat, but external cool. Their skin is cold. The yin body types have external heat, but internal cold. So thus, one body type should take cold showers. One body type should take hot showers. Interesting, there's no body type that can take both cold and hot showers. And there's no body type that can eat chicken, beef, pork, and fish, all of those. But of course, we all eat those, right? So we're all set up to have some kind of health issues or unhealth due to eating all foods in the so-called balanced diet. Specifically, the metal type, this is kind of referred to as the vegetarian body type. And the reason for that is their lungs are very large, and all meats essentially strengthen the lungs and cause mucus and cause all kinds of health problems for them. And they start to feel this, so they start rushing for things that are going to help their liver, which are basically vegetables, fruits, smoothies. And they can also have all kinds of skin and allergy problems if they eat meat. So these are the in terms of the personality. They're the natural leaders and the designer of the systems, the creators. So they should stick to fish and vegetables. Otherwise, they can come down with some extreme diseases such as Alzheimer's or something. And so they often have good skin and their lungs are strong, so they make good singers. Tree body type, this is your meat and potatoes person. This is the standard Western diet. So there are a lot of tree people who dominate the food industry, I guess. And they tell us what kind of foods we have to eat. And if that is your body type, that's great. If it's not, well, you need to sort of look here and there to find the foods that are right for you. But they are, the good-looking athletes and the typical business person. But if they don't eat according to their diet and they start eating like fish, then they can get sick. They naturally have a little bit higher blood pressure, but if they eat fish, they lower their blood pressure and get sick. And they need to sweat a lot, but if they don't sweat, then their stomach starts to come out, and then their body's great body condition starts to sag. So sweating is the key to their body type. The earth body type, strong stomach, strong digestion, very strong action people, but their heart is very strong, so they're always overly hasty, super hasty, always smiling because the heart is so strong. And the stomach is very strong, so they have a high level of trust and loyalty and faith. Due to their internal heat, they should stay away from hot foods like chicken and duck and those sort of strong meats. They need cooler meats like beef or pork, ice drinks and barley. People with strong hearts who love to talk a lot, so diplomats and salespeople and people with a lot of faith and loyalty like religious people or just the creative types like artists usually fall into this body types, and they have very distinctive cheekbones. The water body types, these are very strong kidney people, and they can sit for long hours because their kidneys are very strong lower body. Their strong kidneys are also connected to the brain. It's a very strong mental facility, calculative, measurable, rationalists, lawyers, accountants, detailers. They're the great office workers. But their stomach is very weak. So if they eat any cold foods and they have stomach problems, or even any spicy foods as well, they just need food with lots of heat, but not spicy. So such as chicken, duck, tomatoes, potatoes, ginseng, red ginseng. They need to be careful about heat stroke and sweating. So that's the theory in brief. In some more videos, I'll go into it more specifically, but I think right now this is some kind of universal schedule for all of us to awaken. And the first sign of awakening is that we get our health back. So we need to know our DNA body type, our DNA design. So it's a way to help us get our health back and know which foods are right for us, at least so our health doesn't get worse. Obviously, it takes some time just through food to get your health fully back, but it's not going to get worse once you know which foods are right for you. And so let's know what foods are right for our immune system and strengthen it. Let's get back our DNA strength and protect us against, the crazy conditions we see, including, viruses and bacteria that are out there. So, if you'd like to know about your body type, please check my comments down below. Thank you.